Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike.
The home team winning the toss and have decided to bat first.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match. Misses everything.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Yep. Good shot. It's found the gap.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yes. Immaculate timing there.
Got what it deserved. It was short and way down the leg side, just helped on its way, really.
Yep. Got right in behind it. There'll be 1 run here for them. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep. Big shout.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yep.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Yep. Keeper.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
No!
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Timed that brilliantly.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Nice.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yep.
Solid defence, very compact. There's trouble here.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
15 runs added there. The Royal Challengers are 25 for 1.
Yep.
Straight to the
Nice
fielder.
bowling.
It's off the body rather than the bat, but gets through for 1.
Nice bowling.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Waiting.
Yep. There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run out in the end. Some width on offer, but didn't throw the bat at it and just made sure of the cut shot.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Threw the hands at it, somehow missed everything.
The timing on this shot is so bad. Didn't even get close to the ball, and very fortunate that it didn't take the off stump along the way.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Yep.
Chance!
How is he?
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Maxwell is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Go!
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
For the Banglore Crowns.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Great shot.
The short ball is picked up early. Not the best delivery, but it was certainly a very good shot to dispatch it.
A very successful over ends. The fielders will congratulate the bowler for their efforts. 2 wickets taken.
Yep. Keep us in. No.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yep. Yep.
Super shot that.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Waiting. Yep.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Wait. Yep.
This could be trouble.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
A loose delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched easily.
Nice.
It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire's given it as a wide.
Yes, nice ball.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Read the shorter delivery really well. Gets onto the back foot and it flew over the boundary.
Yeah.
These two are so quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were looking for another, but I think that would have been too risky.
Absolutely nailed it.
Great shot for 6. Moving along nicely and starting to really build this innings.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yeah.
Nice shot, runs possible. Good bit of timing there.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Yep.
Nicely played.
A little bit short, not horribly short, moves the feet well and the hands even better.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Yeah.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
No.
Could be close.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these
A
two.
really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up. That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team. A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That one they got hold of. The slower ball didn't work and it went all the way.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Ali, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yeah, yeah. Keeper!
Well, didn't push hard enough maybe between the wickets, and that prevented them getting back for 2. Wise decision in the end not to take the fielder on.
Oh, that is a great catch.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Rutherford will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot. No surprise there to see that one called a wide.
Middle that one, great timing.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Ali is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Super piece of timing.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
A good way to push up the run rate. They'll be 50 in no time with shots like that. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though. No interest in that one from the batter. Jordan will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Yeah.
Moving well between the wickets. Great running, fantastic running, but it's leg byes to the total.
No shot offered.
No.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Right out of the middle.
The batsman brings up their half-century.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been. That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
And that's the end of the innings. The Royal Challengers have set a target of 162 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yeah.
Finds the fielder with that shot. This could be out.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Yeah.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait.
Doesn't beat
Yep,
the
yep.
infield. Needs to be on target.
You can't say how important that dive was. They scrambled the run, just about made it.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Waiting.
And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Nice bowling.
Misses everything.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Picked that
Yes.
well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Found the gap with ease, wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Wait. Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field.
No.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Nice shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Yes.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep.
into the gap. Nice shot.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Yeah.
Straight to the fielder.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs.
Yes.
Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Drives and misses everything. There's a chance if this hits. Could that be out? Looks so.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Timed that brilliantly.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions are. Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Hasaranga, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yes.
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe. Out. Simple catch, and the keeper makes no mistake. Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yeah.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Bravo, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Huge edge.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes, yes.
Great shot.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
78 for 7. Please welcome the new batsman at number 9 for the Chennai Capitals.
They've made it home, but there should never have been the chance of the run out in the first place.
Got all of it, and for 6.
They've attempted the slow ball, but that's been pounced on and hit high into the stands. Brilliant timing.
End of a really good over, taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate.
Yes, yes.
Chance! This should be close.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yes.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Beaten on the drive. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yes.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Bowler.
That was strong running. They did think about the third, but I think in the end rightly held off.
Well placed, should get a single. Oh yes, holds on to that one under huge pressure. They've done it.
That's it. They're all out. An amazing bowling display. I felt victory was only a matter of time, and so it has proved. Just a brilliant win.
Well, that was a really one-sided contest. The result never looking in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.